everyone. Welcome to Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jeanne Street, and I'm here on the fabulous KBJB Radio. I've got my Facebook group going, My Angels Don't Lie, and if you are a member, I'd love for you to join us. And if you're not a member, hey, click on it, become a member, and join us. You can watch the show live, and you can ask questions. It's a lot of fun. So tonight we have a pretty packed show. We're going to be talking about living the life of your dreams. So kind of cool, right? We all want to do that. We want to live our life. We want to live our dreams. Sometimes they just seem so far out of our reach. It seems like we won't be able to, find that complete happiness or that alignment. So that's what we're going to talk about. And Casey and KJ are traveling. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Hello.
Yeah. So you want to tell everybody where you are?
West Virginia, Mountain Mama. We're in West Virginia.
There you are.
Yes.
Morgantown, West Virginia.
There you are. Facebook group. Can you hear this? Can you hear it through the headphones I have on you? Somebody type in if you can hear. So I just want to make sure that they can hear you guys too, because I have the headset up to them, and I want to make sure. I'm so excited. I've got their own little, headset, so they can be part of the action and hear everything.
Can you hear us?
Oh, Stephanie says yes, they can hear us. Woohoo! I made it work.
Cool. Nice
so
job.
Oh, yeah.
Jeanne, you're so technical.
Right? I'm so technical. These are my grandbaby's headsets that I had. Remember when I had them on air?
Yes.
So I was like, oh, let me check that out. I can put that on my phone, and my Facebook peeps can hear. So I've got, all my Facebook peeps hanging with me. They're on the show tonight.
You should show them a picture of your cell phone.
What do you want me to do?
Show them a picture of your cell phone.
How can I show them a picture of my cell phone when they're on my cell phone?
Because it has a headset on them, doesn't it? It has a headset on your cell phone. It has to be cute.
It looks adorable, but I don't have a camera here because it's on my phone.
Oh, good point.
Right. Oh, Noel's here. Hi, Noel. I'm just going to say hey to all of our people who are watching. We have Mary. I have Tony. I have Trish. I have Lauren, Stephanie. I have, where did it go? Kim. Hey, Kim. So I'm really excited. Kathy, you're on there too. So I know we'll get some more girls, Kathy Slink should be coming on. I'm going to tag her. I'm going to tag Kathy Thomas.
Okay, now give out the number to see how they can call and talk to you.
I guess I should do that. I could do that. I could do that.
You could.
The number to reach me tonight to talk to heaven is 646-891-5252. And I have some great experiences to share with everybody tonight because I've had quite busy life lately, with client readings, and I did a big group reading on Friday night, and sorry, my computer. So lots of cool things going on. But I'm typing, can you tell?
Yes, I could tell.
Because I'm typing, and I can't do two things at once.
Okay, pay attention.
I want to do two things at once, but
I'll answer them for you.
I can't pay attention. I really can't pay attention. I think I have like a little ADD lately.
No.
I have like this. Okay, I don't.
No, you don't.
If you say so. Kathy Gonzalez is here. Hello. No, I feel like I just get busy and then I don't know where to put my attention. There's this energy, right? Right.
It's going to be a busy
Trish
night,
said her daughter Becca is listening. Hi, Becca. She's a good word. Aw, I'm sure she's a sweet girl. She's a very sweet girl. So, anyway, so you guys are in West Virginia, road trip, and you were sitting for a long time because you drove from where? Indiana? Idaho?
We left
Idaho?
Omaha, then we stopped in South Bend,
Idaho,
and then now we're in West Virginia, and we're heading home. We'll be back in Connecticut tomorrow.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon.
I thought you had another week. I thought I was here by myself for another week.
Oh, no. I have to do a show on Saturday night, silly girl.
Oh, duh, I knew that too. I'm so glad you're coming back. Yes.
Me too.
Yes. Yeah, perfect. So I'm happy because then I'll have you back here. Good.
I can't wait.
So we're talking about my topic tonight about living the life of your dreams and how to go about doing that when life seems to get in the way, because we have challenges. And I'm going to speak from, being a mom and a wife, because this is who I am, right? I'm not a man. Thank God. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Casey, shut up. You're not the boss of me. So coming from that point of view of being, this woman who I always knew that I was going to write this book and I was going to help people. Even as a child, I knew it, but I couldn't put the pieces together. I couldn't put the puzzle pieces together. And so it's just a feeling, and working through those feelings and working on okay, I barely graduated high school. It was really difficult for me. And I thought, how could I write a book if I don't have these qualifications? Who am I? And so, what I've learned over the years of putting that time of doing that work in, of creating my life of what I see, of how I see it in the life of my dreams, is following that path of listening to that feeling that I had within me. It's not out of my reach. It's more simplistic. It's not as complicated as we might get, right? So we definitely make things really complicated. We think, okay, we have to have perfection, or I have to go to college, or I have to have this in order to, I have to have this first in order for that to come true. But really, we're given all the tools right away to make things happen, to live that life. And some people are meant to study and go to school and grow that way. And some people are meant to have life experiences. And I signed up for that one. Let me have as many life experiences as I can as a young age. So, I got married at 20. I had children young. And so it was like boom, 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 reality. So by the time I was, 22, I had two babies, a mortgage, and trying to work and trying to keep, a roof over our heads, which was not an easy thing to do at 22. So I used those experiences, instead of letting them trap me in the moment and being in the past, to propel me forward. And I think that's what we have the power to do, is to see where we are in the moment, in any given moment, as those hard things appear to us. How can we move, positively instead of in the negative? So, hey, Billy's watching too.
Hey, Billy.
Did you say Rachel's on too?
Yes.
Rachel's here.
Yeah,
Hi,
Rachel's
Rachel.
here, and Trish and Mary and.
Yep. Woo! So, I had a great story. Well, first I did this huge group reading on Friday night, which I love to do, and I'll travel to your home if you live in about 30 minutes away from me. So we're doing this group reading, and of course, the first woman I read, it always has it. The angels bring me to this one person who's the most needy. The woman that needs
you
love.
the most.
And so I start. She does. She needed it, and she was like a wide open. I don't know. I can't even explain it. So I start speaking to her, and I start giving her the messages, and I'm like, they're saying that you are so enough, and that you're so loved, and that you're not feeling it. You're not feeling worthy. She immediately burst into tears, and she can't breathe. She was gasping. She's like, and she couldn't compose herself. It took a few minutes. She's like, you really hit the nail on the head. She was like, it was emotional for me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I have this effect on people because the angels they'll push me to go the distance. They'll push me to say, keep going, keep staying, stay right here. They need to hear. They need to know that they are the light. They need to know everything they're doing is perfect.
Right.
So they feel worthy. They're worthy. They're worthy. That's something I struggled with my whole life. And so that dream I wanted to live, that book that I kept seeing, I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel worthy, KJ. I didn't feel like it was in me. So I pushed it aside, and I pushed it aside for a very long time until I started to do that work, until I prayed, and I heard that voice saying, "You're worthy, Jeannie. You can do this. Your voice is needed. That healing is needed throughout the world." And I was like, oh.
Wow, that's amazing.
But how many?
I think we all feel a little bit
times
of
a
that.
day? Yeah, how many times a day do we feel that? Less than, right?
Yeah, I do. I think we all do. I think it's human. It's a human thing. It's a human emotion.
Yeah, come on, Facebook people. I want to see who on there has felt unworthy, and incapacitated, like not able to move from that feeling of being unworthy.
Oh, we have Tony,
unable to make a step forward.
Tony is with us. Kim Harrington, Stephanie Voigt.
Yep.
Oh, okay. We got Kathy Gonzalez.
Yep, we got Kathy.
Okay. Sam Ackery.
We're all worthy. It's true. But I want to know if you have ever felt, yeah, absolutely me. Yep, they all feel the same thing. We all have those feelings. So how important is it when somebody says, "Hey, the angels are showing me that you're worthy, Stephanie. They're saying, Kim, you're the love that's needed in your family. Hey, Sam, your light is needed in this world, and your voice is needed because you're incredible." I mean, over and over, we can go through this. Trish, you're a blessing to everyone. So I could go through this list and give you all those messages. And if you open your heart, you would be able to heal. And then that's where you can live your dream. That's when we can say, all right, it's true. But we like to push it away. We like to say, nah, that's not really meant for me. Right? KJ,
Susan
you're
says,
incredible.
Thank you.
Well, we talked about this. We talked about this today. I was saying, how grateful I am. I always say this for, on air for you and Casey, like just so grateful to have you guys in my life and to be able to do the show, being able to reach people that really need the messages. I mean, what a platform. What an amazing thing we can do, right?
Amazing.
I can't do it alone, so I have you.
Well, we
and
feel
you're one
blessed.
of those strong people. What's that?
I said we feel just as blessed.
Yeah, but that's, I don't even know what I'm going to say anymore.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
No, you're good. There's like a short delay.
Yes.
There. So see right there, it was like a delay. What are you doing?
Susan asks, how do you feel worthy?
Susan's asking, how do you feel worthy?
Yes, how do you feel worthy?
Yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel worthy? Susan, and it is sometimes a message that we need to receive. We need to hear a loving message from a departed loved one to say, hey, you're pretty darn amazing. And that just can spark it. That feeling of worthy, it has to come from within. So that's that you week work I talk about all the time. It's about prayer. It's about meditation. It's about faith. The number one thing we can do is to have faith, because faith keeps us afloat. That's the hope. Because without that, we'll sink, right? Without hope, where are we? We're in despair. Without hope, we're down into those stories of, I'm not going to be able to do this, or it's impossible. Without hope, we can't see truth. That's just what it is. So when we have faith, it keeps us afloat, and then we see little messages one at a time. We see light. We see promise. We see new people coming into our lives. We see, things getting easeful. We see opening up. We see passion coming forward. So if we go to those things about what we dream about, what we really want, some people will be like, I just want $1 million. Well, dang, wouldn't that be awesome? And KJ, actually, you know somebody that won the lotto, right?
I do. Yes.
I mean, really, that would be incredible. But wealth is not happiness, right? We think it's going to be happiness, but wealth is not going to fill us. What is going to fill us is love. So monetary things will promise an emptiness if we don't take care of the love within ourselves. So we have to fill up on that first. Doggone it, I'm good enough.
We are.
That's where I'm going to go.
That's it.
Yes.
Make sure you say it to yourself every morning. Affirmation.
Doggone it, I'm good enough. Hey guys, I'm going to show you a picture. This is me when I was little with my cousin Carrie. Carrie's got the blonde hair, and I got the little brown hair. It was my birthday party, and we were little nurses. Look how cute we were.
Aw.
That's my little Carrie. Did you see it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, Street, I know which one you are immediately.
Do you?
Yeah, you're on the
Aww.
left. You're on my... Yes, well. You don't have... Your Carrie has the chubby cheeks.
Yes. Carrie's got the chubby cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. She always... And her Lana looked exactly like her as a baby. Same thing. It was like she had herself. It was like, what are you doing? How can you have your own self? Oh my God.
That's weird.
So if you guys want to talk to me tonight, and I don't have to talk to myself, it's 646-891-5252.
What am I, chopped liver?
Talk. I think I was being really nice to you a minute ago. Maybe we have to replay the recording so you can hear me like talk nice about you. But if you want me to talk smack about you, I can't do it here because we'll get beeped out with the because I'll have to swear, and then Casey's going to be like, "This is R-rated. Listen to what you made Jeannie do."
Oh, sorry. Manum.
That was so stressful. Jeez. All right, so let me tell you my story today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So I had this reading today. I had 2 readings that were fantastic. And so the second reading was, they were both similar but very different. So the second reading, the woman that came, her mother was on the other side, her father and her brother. So they each came through, and we were, talking about, the things that she needs to do to kind of move forward. And it's such an intimate conversation when you're reading somebody in person, right? It's just this one-on-one, all to themselves. I can really dive in and go deep with it. So, we've gone through this whole thing, and her mother starts talking to me in a New York accent, and she starts using her hands. And I said, your mom is saying, just do it, get rid of the stuff. She was talking about having too much clutter in her house. And she's like, for God's sakes, get rid of it. But she was doing it in a New York accent. So the woman starts laughing, and she says, okay, my mom grew up in Connecticut but lived in New York, and she sometimes talked with a New York accent. And I said, that's so funny because that's what she's doing. And she's like, and she's laying out on the line. She's like, you're making this complicated. She's saying, just get the stuff out of the house. Hold on. Hi, Lisa. And so she's like, it's not about the stuff that you need, because she was like, oh, I'll go home and go through my catering stuff. And I'm like, no, you need that. She's saying the stuff in the attic and the knickknacks and the stuff that belongs to the dead people. And she's like, oh. I said, it's like hoarding energy. It's no longer needed. And so she's like totally getting it. And then all of a sudden her mother looks at me. She's like, Jeannie, you have to get rid of those clothes on the bed. You have to get rid of them. You can't, just stop it. Just get rid of them. Don't sell them. And I was like, oh my gosh, your mom is yelling at me now. And she started cracking up. I'm like, I'm getting yelled at by your mother. She's totally in my face and telling me to stop it. So let me tell you the backstory of this. I had cleaned my closet, purged completely, gone through winter clothes, summer clothes, everything. And so on our guest room bed, I made these piles of winter stuff and then summer stuff. And then I put other stuff in a bag. So the stuff in the bag, it was this big, long and leaf bag, big black garbage bags. I filled that with stuff I was going to drop off at Goodwill. And the stuff on the bed was all stuff I thought very valuable, brand names, high-end stuff like Susanna Monaco. I had, Aquatalia boots, just really nice stuff. And so I wanted to sell it to make some money back. A lot of the things were from when I had Sassy. And I had held on to these things for, how long is this? 11 years or something. Oh, I swore. Did it. Casey.
I heard
I
it.
did it. Just came out. Oops.
So natural. So natural.
And it just like kind of just came right out.
Slipped.
So anyways, I freaking had this stuff, and I keep, in my mind, I'm thinking I can't get rid of it because I invested, these were shoes I invested in, and it cost a lot of money, like $225 for a pair of shoes. How could I possibly give them away? So I was going to sell them. I was going to do the Poshmark thing. I was going to bring them to consignment, and I was dreading it. I was like, where am I going to have this time to do that? So funny. Her mother's yelling at me and telling me, freaking bring it to Goodwill. Stop it already. So guys, I freaking came home. I grabbed 2 lawn and leaf bags, went upstairs, put everything in there. I went back out. My back of my car was filled with these bags, and I dropped everything off at Goodwill, and I said a prayer, and I said, please, let the woman who needs these find them. Let them bring her love and light for whatever situation she's in. Let her feel beautiful and blessed. And I drove away. And I even cried a little bit, but I cried happy tears.
Aww.
So the miracle is that messages are not just meant for one person. As Lisa Lisa's watching on Facebook, a group reading, we're all brought together in that group reading. There's a message for somebody that touches everybody else. And that's what this show is, right? Our show reaches people across the world, and just the message for one person, say it was for Trish, because she's grieving, and I say take a nap, which I told her earlier, take a nap, rest. Well, guess what? The woman that's watching overseas in Ireland tomorrow and watching the replay, she's saying, I so need a nap too. And that message is just as important for her to receive as well. Everybody should take a nap.
I agree.
Well, that's what I have. So I know, right? I never
naps.
take a nap. I totally need a nap.
You don't take naps?
Yeah. I'll rest. I'll definitely rest.
How do you rest?
I'll lay on my bed with my computer and write.
See, that's your way of relaxing.
It is my way.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what? Everybody has their way of rest.
Yeah.
And if a nap is your way, or if just sitting with your book or writing a book, or there's different ways, meditating. I mean, there's so many different ways of being to yourself and getting, in your own head and resting.
It's true. We do get in our heads, and we think it's, not really meant for us, and especially when we're grieving, quite honestly, because grief is interesting, and we've talked about this on the show so many times. I mean, how many times? But about grieving, we can grieve so many different things in our life. It doesn't have to be just a death. We can grieve, like today I ran out of oil, and I was so sad. I was sad because I had to call the oil company. I had to deal all with that again, and I had to take a look at my bills, and it just made me sad. So I'm grieving, like, I don't want to do that. I want to have like this easy business. I want everything to flow. So that's a form of grief. Like, I have to like let it go. I have to be like, it's not a big deal. Yeah, right. So there it is. That's what I have to say.
It's going to happen.
Trish says she's not a napper. Yeah. I think we have a caller. I'm tired now.
Yes, we do. Are you? Yeah, we've been doing a lot of talking. Are you ready?
Apparently, I've been doing a lot of talking. Casey, I don't know. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You got the beeper button? Are you ready?
We're on.
Hello. All right. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Jeanne. My name is Vanessa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am well. I actually contacted you on Facebook today just to see how I could get a hold of you. Thank you so much for taking me in tonight.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear from you. I think we've met before too, haven't we, Vanessa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's one of the fondest memories that I have. Actually, I'm getting all choked up because when you did a group reading to me, that's like 2 years ago. It was October of 2015. My mom actually came through, and I wasn't expecting that. And she actually blessed me, saying that I needed to do what I needed to do at that moment, which was opening my business. And my business is going to turn 3 this year, and I've been very, very successful since I decided to really take charge of my life.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah. And then tonight, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just want to connect with the angels again, because I am going through a very hard time emotionally. My marriage is just not going well. There's a lot of negativity around us and around me, and I feel in my heart that I just have to leave. But I'm not sure if this is the best decision for my family, which is my husband and my daughter. I just wanted some guidance.
Yeah, so I was going to say, I feel like you're going through some grief as well. That's what I was going to say. And it feels like it's so an open wound for you. And I do feel like I don't feel like this is something that's completely new. I just feel like it's exasperated. So I feel like there's, please understand what I'm going to say. There's an avoidance issue. And I just feel like you weren't ready at the time to deal with it as much as you are ready to deal with it now. It's uncomfortable, but you're ready to face it because you're so much stronger and you've done so much work. Do you understand that?
I understand.
And your mom, I get this gentleness about her. I mean, just so gentle around you as well. Like, it is, and just like I had said to Trish, I don't know if you've been listening, but it is about being soft with yourself. It's about, hearing what your body needs, and that's the emotions that are coming up because they're unsettling. You've allowed some behavior to take part for a very long time. So now we're going to be empowering. We're going to use our voice, but you're going to use your voice with love. So it's not about anger. It's not about fault. It's not about pointing fingers. It's about what's serving you and what is no longer serving you.
Yes, I understand.
Right. So just like when I came home and I packed up those clothing, they were not serving me. And as beautiful as those things were, they weren't serving me. I could hold on to them. I could try to get money for them, but they were holding me back. So what is holding you back, and what do you need to do? You have the power. Your mother's like, you're like beyond powerful now. You have like this new kind of strength. Yes.
It's been a very interesting journey because I was actually trying to find answers, and I came to the realization I went very, very deep inside of me and the universe, and I read cards to myself and prayers, and I meditate, and something was really revealed to me that my father, who's still alive, is a narcissist.
Wow. So, right. And
so you married with all of this. No, I didn't. I did not. But I did have someone in my life with these characteristics, and it's really, really painful because of this childhood trauma, and now I'm working through this childhood trauma, and it's been hard, but it's been very, very powerful.
Yes, and it actually is giving you your power back, and that's where the emotions are. It's making you so uncomfortable that it's no longer serving you to have relationships that are in that narcissistic tone.
Yes,
but it is the power within to stand in your light and use your voice, and giving the opportunity by changing your reactions towards him, by standing in your light. You can give him the opportunity to pleasantly surprise you, by changing. But really, that's the power from him, not from you. You can't make him change. You can't, that has to come from him.
Exactly. And I understand that. And I'm not.
And sometimes there's some distance that's needed in terms of, we all are very different in our relationship. So distance in terms of a new light, a new way of approaching this relationship is important for you. Yeah, breathing space is what I feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm just confirming for you what you need, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know what I need.
Yes, I know you do. Again, your mom just says you're so powerful. So I feel like, she's reminding me, like, you have the wand. You've got the superpower. You're doing so well. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right. You're welcome, love. I hope you have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Bye. So that was really a beautiful call. And again, we're talking about living the life of our dreams. And when something needs to shift in our life in order for those dreams to come to a reality, sometimes it is a relationship that we're struggling with, that we're not healing, or, it's quite interesting. So we have another caller, and I'm ready when you are, Casey.
All right, there we go.
Hi,
Hello.
this is Jeanne. Hi.
Hi, this is Noel.
Hi, Noel. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling from again? I know we've spoken before.
Massachusetts.
That's right. How can I help you tonight?
I was calling to see if I might have a message from a loved one.
Sure. Who are you liking to list? Who are you hoping to connect with?
My grandmother,
Okay. Can you just give me her first name?
Alice.
Thank you. It's funny because my grandmother's name was Alice too. So can you tell me what the anger is going on around you? Because that's the first thing they're showing me.
Well, I wasn't going to call in today, but then you had mentioned about saving stuff from people that had crossed, and I guess if I have anger, it's because I'm trying to save everything I can of hers.
Okay. So that's it, and they're showing me almost like. Do you remember the Charlie Brown? What was the little pig pen guy with the little dirt around him? It kind of changed his aura, and so that's what it does. It clouds your aura. That's what that anger kind of looks like, kind of around you. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Like you're putting that first before you're putting relationship, putting things that are more important. So those things are becoming more important than people, than relationships. And like that's what she's letting me see. Like I feel like it's almost sort of like an addiction. If you understand that. Yes.
I do. I guess I don't know. I'm not trying to justify it, but I felt like I was doing something good to keep her memory or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So her memory is within you. It's in your heart, right? Our holding on to those belongings is really energy that kind of bogs us down. It's like because that materialistic stuff, it is not the human soul. It's nothing. Even though we are working always and we seem to want to get ahead or get more things, and even though you think you're honoring her, which by the way, you're honoring her just by loving her, just by remembering her, we hold on to those other things as if they're the tangible person. And so that's where she's saying, like, and I kind of feel like it's a little bit OCD for you. So
it is.
It's about yeah. So I feel like are you organizing the chaos?
I'm trying.
Yeah. So, like, it's okay. You can let it go. She's like, tell her, please, it's okay. And I don't know what she had, if she had lung stuff, because she's kind of behind my back and pushing on that area. But that's where she's staying.
Yeah, she did at the end.
So that's what she's letting you know. It's her then. Yeah, and she's like, just tell her to let it go. Be easeful. Like, open up your life and live, because I don't feel like you're really living. And are you smoking?
No, I'm not.
So I don't know why she's like, why I see this, what that is about, the smoke. Did she smoke? Smoking?
No.
Okay. Are you around smoking? Because she's staying around that feeling of smoke.
No.
Okay. I don't know why she's showing that. So that could be for one of our watchers on Facebook, too. I got to take my hearing aids off. There's my glasses and my hearing aids along with the headset are like really bothering me. Okay. See how that works. Yeah, so that could be for somebody that maybe is on Facebook. Because when we have so many people connecting, it could be for somebody else. But there's something with the smoking, and I'm going to stay around that. So if you can just work on letting go little bits at a time. And I feel like springtime is really important for you because it is about spring cleaning and kind of that renewal for you. This is a great month for you, a great time between April and May.
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, I do. I always feel refreshed at this time of year, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around that it would be okay if I'm not trying to salvage everything that she had over the years. I don't know.
Yeah, so why don't you work on this time of year as renewal, and let's see if we can, send some of those off to people that may be in real need. And that would be such an honor for her soul.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, see, Rachel's typing, I just went outside to smoke. I knew that somebody was saying they were telling on somebody for smoking. All right, Noel, thanks so much for calling in.
Okay,
Good
thank
luck.
you. Okay,
all right.
bye-bye.
Bye. So, Rachel, stop that smoking. No. Hi, Deb. Who else did we have? I saw a couple other people signing on. Trish. Hi. Trisha's waving. Sam's waving. Jessica. Hi. Wendy's here. Lauren. Oh, my daughter. Hi, Lauren. Oops. I turned it on quiet mode. I don't know. I don't even know what I did. Oops. I don't know what happened. So, I don't know what's going on. Technical difficulties. Are you guys out there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Casey? KJ? Hello?
I'm here.
We can hear you loud and clear.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. What did Rachel said? I've missed you all today. Really gave me some messages. Good. Oh, Kim is dating a smoker. Seriously? Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
So
me.
bad for the lungs. That's so funny. Right?
Oh, I'm a reformed smoker, and now I'm really kind of anal about it. So I'm like, please, it makes me sick in the morning. Like, especially when people like light up a cigarette in the morning, or if I pass through it, and I'm like, ugh! It's a horrible smell.
Right. It is, and it's so depleting of the energy. It like really, it steals your energy away.
It gives you wrinkles.
So it gives you wrinkles, man.
It
With
does.
what they know about today and smoking, I am shocked that anybody would smoke. Quite honestly, but hey, who am I?
Why do people
I'm just
do
a
drugs?
medium. What do I know?
Yeah.
So let me tell you about my little health tip.
Woo!
You want to do that?
Yes, please.
It's actually a wellness tip today.
Whoop,
It's not like. Yeah. So my wellness tip today we'll talk about is actually it's stretching, yoga, stretching, and breathing, because these things, when we are able to move our body, we release kind of pent up energy. I believe that's called, if I get this right from Kathy Hinkle Fitness, it's the lactic acid that builds up in our muscles. And so when we stretch, we're going to move that out, and we're going to have like freedom from, a block. So really important to keep our body in motion and to be able to take a deep breath and be within our body, because this helps us to really be one with our body, to be still, because sometimes we go really fast like I do, and we have a caller. So I'm going to take a break on that, and we'll go back to that. Because I like to go fast as fast can be. Do you remember that from that show? What the heck was it? It was
Hello.
Caller is
Hi,
ready.
how are you? This is Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie, it's Kevin here. Lucky's Kevin. Angels don't cry.
Kevin?
Angels don't lie.
Lucky's Kevin.
Long Island Kevin! Hi! Staten Island. I forgot. I'm so sorry. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing all right.
Good.
Yes.
Hello.
I got a couple questions. My parents died when I was... And I was just wondering, do they have... are they coming through, or are they okay? And stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, they passed together in an accident?
No, my father had a heart attack and my mother had an accident.
At the same time?
No, different times. My father when I was 16 and my mother when I was...
Oh.
And how old were you when your mother passed?
I was 20 and a half.
Okay, so the accident is around your mom, so I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there somebody else with your mom in that accident?
As far as I know, she was by herself.
Okay.
I really don't know the circumstances of the accident. I was in the military then, and they sent me, so I didn't really get much information.
Okay. And so your dad, it was a quick unplug. So he shows me like a heart attack and he crossed over. Do you understand that?
Yeah, that's true. Heart attack, second heart attack.
46.
Yeah,
40.
Here and gone.
Yes.
He's like so doting over you, Kevin. He's just so impressed by you. He's like talking all about your art. He's talking about the human being that you are and the kind soul and how you turned your life around. And he wants to say, he's actually like clapping and he's congratulating you for making all those big changes.
Oh, great.
Do you understand those big changes?
Yeah. I've come through a lot.
Yes, and I feel like he's steady and he's staying with you. Like he's just very, very proud of you.
Oh, good.
And your mom just feels completely lovely.
She was a good person.
Yeah, she feels completely lovely. Very respectful, very generous, and very kind, and very sweet with her compliments as well. But your dad wants me to tell you how proud he is of you, and I think that's something a male needs to hear, is that their dad is proud of them for who they are.
Yeah, he was a good dad.
I do feel like you were challenged at times, and you might have made some really wrong decisions, and maybe you started to, but you quickly turned those around.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, and so he's commending you on that, and you have the great love of your life now. So they stand by you like, as if you're like having a wedding. They're there. They're with you.
Yeah.
So what's the proposal? So I don't know what the proposal is or what that is around, but I just feel like they're just showing a commitment for you.
Okay.
Are you having a big show?
No, not at the moment. I'm doing art and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I try to feel like you're supposed to have like a big show.
Okay.
Put it together.
Yeah.
A gallery.
Okay. I'm trying to do as much art as I can.
See, I told you.
And I'm doing like 2 paintings a month and stuff like that. So I'm just doing what I can.
And I feel like it's a no-brainer. I feel like you just need to go to a gallery, and it's a no-brainer for you.
Okay.
What is the unique style of your framing?
I do waves. I used to be a surfer, so I do waves. A lot of waves and a lot of African animals because of my upbringing. So that's what's in my head, and I get the free. That's what comes from my heart because of the free flow of the waves and the water. I was very much in the water for 25 years while I was in Africa, so that comes through in my art a lot.
And I feel like are you framing these pieces?
Not yet. I haven't started painting any of them.
Yeah, I feel like the framing is a very unique style as well, and I don't know how you're going to do that and add the energy, but I don't know if you're going to use a surfboard and recondition it into a frame, but I feel like that's another part of that process for you.
Okay. That's enough feedback.
Yeah, I feel like that's like going to take it to that level of greatness for you.
All right.
Hey, Kevin, we know people.
And you're a photographer as well, Kevin?
No, I used to take a lot of pictures around London, but I wouldn't class myself as a photographer. I
totally disagree with you. I'll disagree with you. You have the artist's eye, so I would, with that, Kevin, with that artist's eye, I would keep that really open, and you're multifaceted. So you're not one, you're several things. So art is really encompassing all of that for you. Yes.
Yeah, I love all facets of art. You know, I really appreciate all arts, and whatever art is, it falls in my eyes. I really like that, you know?
Yeah. And it's like all around you. The more you love it, the more it's going to love you back.
I appreciate that.
You're most welcome. And can you give Lucky a hug for me?
I sure will.
I give the one back to you and a kiss, Mama.
Yeah, I miss you. Mwah!
I miss you too much.
Let me tell the listeners, this is our Lucky Gambino. She's the love who sings my "Angels Don't Lie" song. She's the amazing artist.
She's the best. She knows her stuff.
I can't wait to see you guys. We need to hang out.
Yeah, every day that goes by, we'll
be coming out to do KJ's song for her mom. So I'll be coming out to that song. So we'll be out there soon.
Can't wait.
Oh, let me know. I'll get the guest room ready.
Oh yes, my floating bed. It's the most beautiful cloud ever.
Now that I got all the clothes cleaned off of it.
I don't care. Cool.
All right, guys. Have a great night.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Thanks, Jeannie. Give our love. Is your husband Brian? Yes. Give our love to Brian.
Yes.
And
I will.
And soon, okay? Thanks
okay. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks for the reading, and
Absolutely.
I'll gather all this in.
All right, great. God bless.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I love them. Hello, Casey.
Hello.
KJ.
I'm here.
Oh my goodness, gosh! I thought I was like on dead air. I'm like, where's everybody?
All right. First of all, I love Kevin's accent. I can listen to him all night.
I know it, right?
He's adorbs.
Yes. Adorable. All right, we have another caller in the queue.
Okay.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes, we do. Are you ready?
Okay. I am ready. Are you ready?
Go.
Hi, this is Jeannie.
Hi, it's Jessica. How are you?
Good. How are you, Jessica?
I'm doing okay. I was a little hesitant to call in, but I figured I'd give it a shot and see what's up there.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
New Milford.
Thank you. How can I help you?
So, I'm just in the sense of feeling really stagnant, both in like my career and my life in general. So I wasn't sure if any of my loved ones have any advice or what to do from here on out to kind of like revitalize where I'm at.
Right. I kind of feel like there's a lot of anxiety around where you're at as well. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And I also think what they show me is almost like a block in front of you. So I feel like when I see that block or that wall, it's like you can't move forward. And you can't even go around the wall. You can't go above the wall. It's like it's just there. And that just signifies that there's work for you to do right where you are. But because you want to forge ahead, and move ahead and do your thing, you're not seeing the work that you need to do in the present moment. So it's almost like avoidance. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So with that, it's about going a little bit slower. I feel like you move fast, and I can attest to this because I move very fast, and getting myself to slow down has been a challenge. So I feel like if you can find a way to write down your thoughts before you take action, you'll be able to see, all right, this is a good move, or maybe this is a move for later on. Like kind of slow down before you jump.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, it does. Yeah, because I usually just have a bunch of thoughts going all at once, and
yes,
I never know which. I think I need to do everything all at once.
Exactly, and I feel like that's kind of wearing you out, and this is how I can work as well too. So it's about kind of making that list in the beginning of the day, and then like energetically just feeling that list as you're writing it, like this has to get done, this has to get done, and then going back through and saying, this might have to wait, this is where I'm going to put my focus, and just keeping your focus in one area, because I feel like you're going in too many directions.
Okay.
Just too many. So about slowing down, who had the lung issues with the hard to breathe?
Good question. I mean, that's typically something I suffer with personally.
Yeah. You have asthma? Do you have asthma?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is around you. Again, this is really going to help you. What do you do for your breathing? Are you doing any yoga? Are you doing spirulina?
I am not. The only thing, only when it acts up is I do my medications, but I don't really do anything to focus on the breath in general.
So that's what I was talking about. My wellness tip this week is about being in the body, and it's about breathing and stretching at the same time, because breathing and stretching, it lets us to be one with our body, and then really feel what needs to be worked on. Really feel like maybe where we're holding trapped energy, and it is that's that work that you have to do right now. It's like, what am I holding on to? What stumbling block? What keeps tripping me up? I've got to work through it, and that's the emotional part for you.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I love a yoga kind of around you. So if you could work that into your routine, like when you get up, big glass of water, breathing and stretching, when you make that list, I feel like it's going to make so much more sense for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that. That's simple enough.
All right. Well, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome,
honey.
I appreciate it.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
night. That was great.
Yahoo! Fantastic.
Hello. Yeah. So I just lost the feed for the Facebook Live. So if our people are listening or they're trapped, it stopped. So we're off.
Is there a time limit on that or something? No, because you do that on Mondays. There's no time limit.
I don't know. I feel like the angels were just saying we are done, and so we are done.
That's it. Angels, hey, they don't lie. Those angels.
I don't argue with. I do not argue with it.
And I don't argue with you, Jeannie Street.
So I don't argue with it. Right? Angels say you're done. I'm done. I'm gonna listen, and that's my new tip of the night. If the angels speak, if you are feeling it in your intuitive body, if you're feeling it like, don't do this, or release, let go of energy, then follow that advice, because you will be pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Go out and buy my book. You will be pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
Check out all the resources, and if you need to take this conversation further, book a session, because it will immensely help you to navigate through this time and to really open up to a new level. So that's what I have for you people tonight. For all my lovely Angels Don't Lie people, I feel blessed, and I'm so happy that we could have this hour together to chit-chat and hang out. Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm happy.
Glad we
Are you
had
happy?
this time together. Little Carol Burnett.
Oh, yay, she's singing and not me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, good. And thank you to our callers tonight, Vanessa, Noel, Jessica, Kevin. I so appreciate all of your great conversations. I think they're just so meaningful and lovely.
And all the people on Angels Don't
KJ
Lie.
and all the people on air, let's talk about everything that we're blessed for, right?
Yeah.
And remember that you are worthy. You, if you're listening to this, if you hear this voice, you are worthy. You are meant to be here. You are meant to live that dream that is inside of you. Follow it. Don't give up on it. Be the light that you need to be for yourself, and then that dream will come true. And you know I know what I know, because angels don't lie. I will see you next week right here on KBJB Radio. And this is Jeannie Street, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye.